a lot of training we did. We had training from the hospital, we had gerontology training over and over, they had certificates. We had persons came in from Canada, we had persons came from the States, Favaka, and the region. So we had training, and right now there's a training going on for persons who we're supposed to be employing maybe next year. There are training going on. And on the ground training from, as I said, from the nurses, and the doctors work along with us, and the nurses in the health centers. If there any cause, we go to them and they work along with us, because they are more training, because that is their medical field. So they do have training. And some of them take their own courses online and do courses like that.
Right. We have a caller. Working for you. Good afternoon. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
That's why this is Jam Down here.
Jam Down, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad, my brother.
Good.
I want to say a shout out to Miss Wigley for the good work that she has done in this country and looking after the elders. And I hope a lot more mothers and young people could get involved, because I currently right now, that's why.
Yes.
I looking for a lot of shut-ins. You know, people who are in a long time. And I want to congratulate Miss Wigley for the work for a lot of years, and, you know, continue, because we as some young people, we don't even try to shout out these people, you know. I want to ask Miss Wigley a question. You have a lady over the village, 94 years. And I said to his son, he must try to get on to Miss Wigley and get to know what the system have in place for these people, because these people build this country, you know. That's why.
Yes.
And we have to look out for them. Yep. We can't wait, as Miss Wigley was saying earlier, you can't wait till Pretty Flowers and Board Box come to give them people what for them.
Yes.
You got to reach out to them. So Miss Wigley, I would like you to give Leslie your number. I will pick it up from him and hook up the lady's son to you. Because this is how we got to work towards these elders. You know? And it strikes me when you talk. We got to get some of these schools involved, some of these young people. When we see around Bastille, that's why.
Yes.
It's troubling. Because in the next 40 years, if I am alive, I wouldn't like to see this country. We young people on a different slope. I don't know where they're going now. I don't know where they're going.
Jam Down, let us be a little bit hopeful and positive that, you know, we the older ones must help the younger ones.
Yes, but sometimes you try to help and all you get is fight down. Names, bashing.
Sometimes the older people fight down the younger people too. Sometimes that happens.
Yes, but that's why when I was growing up, that's why I'm a Sunday school and church man, you know.
Right.
Well, I come up that way because you had to go.
There's a problem with
socialization. And not even that, you know, that's why. A Sunday time, you got to take you way name, you know.
Right.
When they tell you, look, come for your cod liver oil, you got to take your cod liver oil, you know. You got to take your salt, you know.
Sure.
And it look like a lot of young people ain't even pudging. So the explosiveness in the system, it could be we're reacting now with cancer and all kind of things. Mm-hmm. So, Miss Wigley, I want to shout you out and continue the good work. Because young man like me, adore you.
Thank you.
1,000%.
Thank you.
I wish I had 10 more like you. Okay. God bless you.
Okay.
And continue the good work.
Okay, thank you.
Don't forget to give Leslie the number.
You want to have it now?
I'm in a position where I could take it. I don't report, trying to keep this country clean and giving visitors a nice environment.
Okay, dear. Okay.
I don't hear walking. You take care. God bless you.
Love you.
I wish we had a lot more like you.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Miss Wigley, he mentioned a very important thing, and I think you alluded to it sometime before, and that has to do with the agents of socialization. Mm-hmm. You spoke about the family.
Yep.
Which is a primary agent of socialization. You also spoke about the schools. He mentioned something else about going to Sunday school and so on. The agent of socialization, that is the church. And then the other agent of socialization, of course, where we can speak about our justice system, which would include the police and all of that sort of a thing. Those agents that teach us about respect and tolerance and compassion and mercy and forgiveness and all of those things that are so important qualities for us to basically care for one another, and especially our older persons and persons who are vulnerable within our society. And if we lose this, then we have lost it all.
You lost it. And as I said, respect goes both ways, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And communication also. And I think you said the police, people, yes, the police there, but they're also human like us. And we have to understand, we have to give respect to them. And at the same time, they have to also respect. A long time ago, you only have to see a hat. A police, you don't have to see the police, and you respect and you think, no, I don't know what is happening. We have, because they are supposed to be out there to protect us. They are there in the community, we look forward for them to protect us, so we have to also give them their due. And if they fall up, then we bash them. But we just don't bash for bashing. And the police must also look out for our seniors, whensoever, or any children, because those are the vulnerable ones.
Sure.
And we will go right. And as he said, Sunday school, people don't go Sunday school anymore. Something wrong, they don't go Sunday school anymore. I don't know what, but we have to really go back to, they say go back? Yes, we have to go back sometimes. One more plugging in, the Connor Church, what we call it down here, Pastor Connor.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we had a wonderful Thursday for the
church,
Baptist Church, yes, for the mental health. We went there on Sunday, and it was very good. And he invite us now as the seniors. He dapped the 23rd of October as Seniors Day for them, and inviting the seniors to come out to church on the 23rd at the Antioch Baptist Church,
yes.
Right. And we are inviting the seniors on the 23rd to come out and worship there at 9:30.
9:30.
So those who can come, please.
And where is it? You need to say.
At the Antioch Baptist Church.
Yeah, but where is it located?
Located
it's up the village?
Up the village there, across by the Carding Home area down there.
Right.
That area. At 9:30, I'm looking for our seniors to come out. I will be there to continue to give God thanks for all of our lives.
Sure.
And the nation, give God thanks.
Now, Ms. Wigley, sometimes we have to ask ourselves if we are becoming more of a caring society or more of a brutish society. And I tend to want to think that the glass is half full rather than half empty.
Yeah, half. I would say half.
But when you spoke about 16 persons who have reached the age of 100 years, and you spoke about health, how people take care of themselves, their bodies, and that sort of a thing, their respect for life, there is something among our younger people that we are losing. And that is the respect for life. Health, looking after one's body, recreation, and all of those things that go for a long life. But now, some of our young people are engaged in antisocial activity, and their lives are cut short through violence.
Very short. Very short. Most when you hear the news, it's certain, the younger ones, and up to, sometime I don't mind when they bash me or say anything, but I would speak. Even for eating, the way how they eat, I would say, well, you don't. Just 2 days ago, I was telling some children, no, that's too much ketchup. The whole, you couldn't see the chips. the whole thing smothered with ketchup. I said, no, that's too much acid for your stomach, your young stomach. Cut back on that, you will live longer. You don't eat and then you say, oh.
But I'll tell you what, when you're young, you do not see it.
Yeah, but we are teaching, but the younger, those old ones who live now, we tell you they never used to. So they see it. So that means they had more wisdom than we did. Because they never used to.
They had more.
So we are teaching you. I'm not saying you eat, but cut
and now
back.
we're using a lot more foods with chemicals,
cut back on
preservatives and so on.
You know, the other one said, oh, with the old lady there. Just like that. And I said, it's okay. One of the day you're going to remember that this old lady told you too much ketchup was bad for your stomach.
Working for you, good afternoon.
That's how you're working for me. Me gonna work for you too. I just reach.
Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, Lady Wigley.
Good afternoon, and how are you?
Oh, darling, I'm good. Now here, you're feeling good.
I like that word. I will add it to the dictionary.
That's granny word. Now, as you were talking about, and Jam Dong were talking about the children, them not going to Sunday school and whatnot, right? It's what you call, I remember way back in the days, Wadakano had vision.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what he said? This American way of moving the Sunday school from in the afternoon to in the morning, he said that gave the children them more time to go all over the place in the afternoon.
That's true.
And I see what he said come to pass. And another thing again, why you don't have the children going to the Sunday school? A lot of activities now taking place could not happen once ago. You know, you couldn't sing no calypso on Sunday. They say you're singing Quail and stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got this function here up on the beach, that one on the bay, that one up so. Every day, all day. 7 days a week. And to the rum shop now, you know the rum shop had to close 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
To the public. If you want your rum, you go in the back through the pigeonhole. But now rum shop Lego from Sunday to Sunday. So all of that kind of thing, they have influence on the society. But it's certain things that we can't get changed back to how it was.
No.
But the discipline still remain. And that is what we have to instill in the younger ones them. Never mind you say this and that.
Yeah, discipline, yeah.
That's right. Discipline don't change, people change.
Yes, that's true.
And it has, let me see, it has a few old, I shouldn't say old, advanced age people. They're bouncing hard for the 95. And I know of 2 of them, and I'm going to get in touch with their relatives.
Okay.
Sure.
And get it to you all so that, you know, you could go and look for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a number of persons, 95, 98.
Yeah.
So in the next year or two, we're going to have a few hundred again. And so we have a number 88, 87. A lot of those folks are really batting well, and they look good.
Yeah,
and
yeah, man.
They are really enjoying themselves.
Yeah,
and they will look forward to go out places. That's why I asked the family to encourage them and take them out sometimes. Take them to the beach now and again. Give them a little outing.
Well, you remember sometime there when the Mary Charles Hospital reopened?
Yes.
There was a senior citizen lady. She and a younger man were there.
Dancing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And when she got down, she telling the younger man come down. He stand up and he point to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, yes.
Yeah, she's one. Come up.
Yeah, she's one of our seniors who really enjoy herself.
From Lodge Village.
From
Right.
Lodge Village.
Yeah.
Millicent.
That's right. So they ain't old.
Yeah, Millicent, yeah.
Yeah, they ain't old. It's just a matter that the cheeks get a little wrinkle, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, all the best. A good program.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
Miss Wigley, we are just about out of time, but I wanted to mention something that we try to avoid. But the older we get, it becomes more of a reality.
What's that?
Do you know what that is?
No, you tell me.
It begins with a D.
Death?
Death.
Oh, we don't want to hear death. A lot of persons, but I usually, let's right, to be honest.
And it is something that as older persons, that somehow we have to come to terms
to grips with
and to grips with.
Grip it.
And sometimes, basically, as Eric Erickson would say, working for you, good afternoon. Good afternoon, working for you.
Hello.
Hello.
Jesus loves me. See, I know. Oh, the Bible tells me so.
Lulu.
Little ones to him belong. Lady Wigley.
Hi. How are
Good
you?
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You know who is calling?
Yes, Lulu.
Right, okay. Good program. Keep up the good work. So I want to wish you all the best. And that job there is your job. That is your job set out there for you from long time. And to Mr. Culture, Senior Citizen Culture, good afternoon, Miss One too. I just want to send some advance birthday greeting to Miss Delaney at the top of the road there by Miss Peach by Elsie School. She'll be celebrating her 90th birthday tomorrow. You see them elderly people, they're young.
They're young, yes.
Young. You see little girl down there, down the road by where they sell the sorrel there, but because she 80 years, she young.
Okay.
You know? Them old people are elderly, but they could move around there, you know? In the age. So I'm happy for them. Saying good afternoon to all the elderly. This young man, Miss Tuggins, Miss Byron, and her first son, her first daughter, Sema. She must be listening, she's a Z fan. And Mr. Poirier, and the 100 years, Mr. Pemberton, and Mr. Griffin Duncamps, Miss Farrell, Miss Agnes Farrell mother, all of them elderly, all my elderlies, those are my people, Miss Felix and Miss Rollins down Newton Ground, and those in Seba, all my elderly people in St. Kitts. Good afternoon, saying good afternoon to my lovely Sandra and Roma, my girlfriend, and keep up the good work, Miss Wigley. May God bless you, and you're coming and then you're going, and be careful when you're going home and coming from home. You know?
Yes.
May God bless you. Keep up the good work. Love you.
Miss Wigley, well, we're out of time already, but I wanted to mention something that you mentioned, the whole thing of death, a topic that we don't really like to talk about. But wisdom enables a person to look back on his or her life with a sense of closure and completeness, and also accept death without fear.
Yep. So sound words. I don't know.
We're out of time, but the calls keep coming in now.
No, hello.
Working for you. Good afternoon,
Mr. Williams.
Good afternoon, sir.
I was trying to get you long time, but better late than never.
Yes, we're out of time, so I would ask you to make it quick.
Yeah, Miss Wigley, I just want to commend you. You're doing a good job over the years. And I just want to commend you to look for the elderly. Because I think that if the elderly, some of them, the young people was listening to the elderly, they wouldn't have so much in problem with they're into right now. In this gun violence and in this gang violence. And because of that, they refuse to listen to the elderly. That's why I think that some of these young people get caught up. But I wanted to continue to do a good job. And Mr. Laney, I ain't forget you. Tomorrow is the day.
Okay.
I want to wish Mr. Laney a happy birthday too.
Right.
My good friend.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, Miss Wigley, as you can see, you have gotten a lot of commendations for the good work that you are doing with our older persons. A work that is very challenging, but at the very same time needed in our society.
Yep.
And it is your vocation.
It is. I started that as I tell you, from a child. My grandmother took me out, and I have the love for it, and I continue. And that's why I said it starts from home. And once you do that, it will grow on you. It will come a part of you.
Sure.
And I love it. And when you hear me, I mean it. It's no lip service. I love what I'm doing, and I care for persons, and I genuinely go out and do my work without fear or favor.
Yes.
Without fear or favor. I will also like now to big up this lady in Keon. Can't remember her name. Gladys, something from 95 years in Keon. So I'm going to see you later. I'm coming to bring your gift in Keon about this. So thank you, and thank everyone. We have later our own Sebastian.
Yes.
The past governor. Sebastian is going...
Governor General.
Well, yes, Governor General. 22nd is his birthday, so he's up there, he's 90 something. So also he is one of our gem in St. Kitts.
Yes. Okay, well, Miss Wigley, I want to thank you so much for being on our program today. You are a gem as well, working among gems or older persons within the society. You have been doing this for a long time. You're a veteran, and it is because of your love and the value that you have placed on our older persons.
Yeah, I value the seniors, yeah.
And in what you are doing, you are taking a stand against ageism. You are taking a stand against ageism. So, thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you at some other point.
Yep.
We have had Mrs. Ann Wigley, who is the Deputy Director in the Ministry of Social Development, here with us today. And I want to thank all of you who called in to today's program, all of you who listened. We appreciate you very much week to week. This has been another edition of Working for You. I am your host, Lesroy Williams. Remember, tomorrow on Freedom Radio from 7:30 to 9 a.m. there's a rebroadcast, and on Von Radio from 10:30 to 12 p.m. there is another rebroadcast. Have a good afternoon.
Working for you. A weekly talk radio program which highlights developments of national interest and the activities of your St. Kitts Nevis government. Join host Lesroy Williams as he presents news, views, reports, and interviews about everything regarding the activities of the Team Unity government and the building of our communities and the development of St. Kitts Nevis. Tune in and call in to interact with your government and share your views regarding the upward forward development of your community and our beautiful Twin Island Federation. Working for You is weekly, every Wednesday live from 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. on ZIZ Radio, Win FM, and Sugar City FM with rebroadcasts on participating stations. Working for You.